A Court of Fairies and Fiction. Akafath Girls Podcast. Hosts Mel, Liv, Aka, and Lily. A bookish theory and discussion podcast for the Akatar, Crescent City, and Tug series, as well as our Fable Book Club reads. Special mini episode, written Q&A interview from Matthew Bassett.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Today we have interview questions that we sent Matthew Bassett, aka Eris Vanserra, in the graphic audio. He is not able to do live interviews or recorded interviews, but he was able to do a written Q&A. Graphic audio did send our questions to him. Unfortunately, they cut it down to 12. It's not a lot. Sad. But it's better than nothing, right? Because we did want to hear from him, you know? But I was just a little sad because we had so many questions, and they replied back and they said, received answers back from Matthew. We trimmed the question list down quite a bit. That's a little understatement. Quite a bit. Since we wanted the questions to be more based on the performance in our unique format and not his opinions on the book. But it's like, that's what we wanted. It's fine. There are some very interesting things in here, which I will point out. But anyways, let's see. So, Matthew Bassett, for the first question that we asked was, how did you get into voice acting? And his answer is pretty cool. He said, birth, ? I've always enjoyed playing with my voice and embodying characters, even before taking it to any actual stages. My best friend's parents recently said they loved driving us around as kids because it always felt like a packed car between our imitations and original characters. Professionally, I started with graphic audio after a couple of years of working and making connections in the theater scene here in the DC area, where Graphic Audio's office is located and where I live. The biggest draw for me personally was the late, great comics adaptations, but I've enjoyed getting the chance to play all sorts of monsters, cowboys, robots, aliens, and the occasional regular human being.
I love that.
I think that's really funny, though, because you kind of do see, like, when kids are going to be into that sort of thing. Like, it's really funny because, like, not kids in my family, of course, but you'll sometimes, like, look at a kid and they, like, really enjoy doing something and you're like, they're totally going to go into that field when they're older. And then they end up doing it and you're like, I totally knew that that was going to happen. So I find it really funny that he was like, I did that as a kid and I imitated all these sorts of new characters in the car.
So he works in, or he's from the DC area?
Yeah.
Love it.
Apparently. I always feel like every time I start like talking, like my voice wants to go away.
Oh, no.
Very annoying. The second question was, do you have any rituals or routines that you use to get into character? Now, this one is pretty cool. Pretty interesting. He said, pretty simple preparation. I read through any character descriptions provided, then look over my lines and scenes. If a dialect is involved, I'll review the lines in dialect before getting on the mic so that I don't have to take up the director's time with that. Then I let my imagination take over, thinking about how that character's age, size, body type, species, always a concern with graphic audio, might change my normal speaking voice. Then I imagine myself in whatever situation the character is going through. All the stories, when boiled down, are about people wanting love, acceptance, and peace of mind. So how is this character going about getting it? The means might be wildly different than my own experience, but the desire is something I can connect with deep down.
I like that.
I like that
I
too.
like that answer.
I might have to keep him in mind if I finish my books.
Right? I like his voice is just, I really like his voice as Eris because it's not so overpronounced that it's like corny, but it's just enough, like a little bit overpronounced so that you know that he's like kind of regal and yeah. So
like that's Eris.
Mm-hmm.
It's very subtle, but it's not forced, which is
yes. Yes. My favorite is still the scene on the ice when he's like, this can end with you going under, begging to get you out when that ice instantly refreezes, or you can take my hand. But either way, you will be coming with me. That was the perfect scene for Eris, in my opinion. I loved it.
Indeed.
Question 3. Eris is witty, pained, and cautious. How do you find a perfect balance for his voice within the different types of scenes? He said, it's pretty easy given how well Mass writes him. Eris never gives away more than is necessary to accomplish his goal. So I find that being clear about what he wants from the person he's talking to and staying true to that goal gives me a North Star for specific tactics. Colleen Delaney, the series director, is an excellent performer herself and is great at helping me tweak anything necessary to get where we both want the scenes to be.
Ooh.
That's very interesting wording.
I love these answers. Whoa.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I was like, this is going to be so good. That's why he was like my number one that I wanted. Number one. I'm like so excited. By the way, there are 12 questions. I think I might have said that. I forget. Number 4, how has your approach to voicing Eris changed as his arc has developed through the series?
Ooh,
He said, definitely finding his vulnerability. Early on, he very much served as that jerk, but as the series has continued, I've been taken by his internal struggle of duty versus desire and nature versus nurture. I've found a lot of empathy for this guy who is riddled with internal conflict.
Oh, I love that.
I love him. Also, again, why I say that Cormac is literally the Eris of Crescent City, because he was like, Kathy just started CC2. She got past the first Cormac scene, and she was like, he's so crass and icky. I was like, don't worry, he's gonna get better. Like, Eris kind of came on in the scene, and you're like, who's this dickhead? Right? Yeah. And then you're like, oh, this happened, and this is how he's treated, and all this stuff. So I really liked that. I think we're gonna know what this is. I knew what this was. So I'll see if you guys know what he's talking about. I think we'll all know what he's talking about. What was your most challenging scene or line to voice act for Eris? He said, there's a flashback in one of the most recent graphic audio volumes, I believe. And then he put, it's been a while, that starts to open a new window into Eris. I won't go into specifics, but it was very intense and a challenge with a character like Eris and how hard he works to not show the intensity of his feelings.
Yep.
Are we thinking that's the more flashback? Yeah. Did I not tell you guys that if they are rejected mates, there is no way he was not in such pain leaving her there?
And the intensity, but the last line was like the intensity
of his feelings. Yes. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna delusionally take this as I was right about them being rejected mates because that's how it comes off. So I feel like the way that he acted it and the way that he answered like definitely leads to that. Question 6. What is your favorite thing about your character? His complexity. I genuinely am interested to see where he ends up breaking as the story goes. Question 7. Which type of scenes are the most emotional for you to voice act, and which are the most emotional for your character?
That's a good question.
He said, I think it's the same answer for both. Eris hates to show any vulnerability, so acting the scenes where he's vulnerable are very challenging to get just right.
Lucian is kind of the same way. Have you noticed?
Oh, Lucian?
Yeah. He's kind of the same way, at least how I read him.
Oh, they carry their cards very close to their chest. 100%. Question 8 was, what's your favorite Eris scene? He said, see question 5. It's the flashback with more. And I told you from that interview in 2023 that Eris Week did, where he said his most like vulnerable and emotional scenes were with Moore. They have to be mates.
They have to be
mates. Because again, why the hell else? If they truly hated each other to that level, why would he protect her from Kier? Especially if he has some alliance with Kier. Why would he prevent him from going to Valaris? It doesn't affect him or his life at all. Because I think he could feel her panic. Baby.
Oh my gosh, that adds such like a layer to it.
I know. I literally think they can still feel each other. So I don't know why she's so mean to him. Like, again, I'm like, is it just a fucking like act? Because wouldn't she then kind of feel his panic when he's being like beaten by Baron?
It might be giving her own flashbacks, and being around him is too painful because maybe on some level she holds empathy for him, and she doesn't like being vulnerable either.
She hates it. Again, why they're fucking mates? Like the snake, and vulnerability. Like it's the same thing. Their fathers are pieces of shit, I guess you could say. But like, yeah, just the way that, again, which I've said a million times, but just the way that she is like, oh, she was terrified of the blood on Cassian when, like, on the ice, because she thought that he killed Eris. She was like shaking, and she was like, Eris, is he? And Azrael's like, he's alive.
Yeah,
he's alive. Okay. The way that she blurted that out, I was like, she literally, like, that was like an instinctual thing. To be like, Eris, is he dead? Like, weird. And then the High Lords meeting again, when Azrael chokes him out and she's pale and shaking and clammy for like a half an hour.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I would love to see how she reacts to the moments where Eris is getting tortured. I think it was very interesting that at the end of Silver Flames, when we find out that Baron had like tortured Eris after being caught by Breland, Mor is in Valahan. Weird. In Valahan or her secret house. So does she go there like when Eris is like gonna get punished because she doesn't want anyone to see her react and then put the pieces together?
I think so. Yeah.
Now that we know that it's like in Valaris somewhere. Weird. So weird. Yeah.
At the outskirts of Valaris.
Yeah. Okay, I fucking love question 9. Okay, question 9. Do you have a character that you most like Eris in scenes with? He just put Cassian. He's such a dick to Cassian, and I love it.
Love that.
A+.
A+, Matthew. He's such a dick to him, and I love it. I laughed for like a good 20 minutes when I read that. Anyway.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because, like, if Cassian slept with his mate, right?
Right? And then I love that meme, how it's like, okay, I would have 2 nickels. Because it was like, it's weird that my fiance chose Cassian twice. If I had a nickel for every time one of my fiancés chose Cassian, I'd have 2 nickels. It's weird that it happened twice. Oh, more nest. Poor Eris. Poor Eris. I would marry Eris in a fucking heartbeat.
Me too.
I don't know if I would accept until Baron was dead, though. I'd be like, can we hold off till you? Because I don't really want to go there with him there. I'm good. I don't want to be a slave. I'm good. Broodmare, I'm good.
You know? We would do a hand fasting, and then after a year and a day, or I guess in this case, it would be like a decade.
Yeah. Or like a secret ceremony, like somewhere else. I don't know.
Yay, elopement.
Yes.
Elopement. Eris would elope too, I feel like. I feel like he doesn't care really about the bells and whistles. Like, he was ready to fucking take Nest right there and then. He's like, I'll marry you right fucking here in Hewn City.
That was such, real quick. That scene so breathtakingly intense. I was just like, I would rather read the book about them.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I am excited, right? So really quickly. Eris knows the secrets of the Dust Court. Nesta's going to be queen of the Dust Court. Them as allies. Peak. Yep. I feel like he is going to really help maybe establish Dusk. Because if he is part Starborn, he's kind of from there too. You know? And if his daughter is there, Gwenny Gwyn. I'm excited.
I love it.
Also, that was my callback to him saying in question 3, staying true to that goal gives me a North Star for specific tactics. Matthew Bassett, are you SJMing us in these questions? A North Star. Oh, the symbol of the Dust Court. An 8-pointed star. Right? Did you just get that?
Yeah.
That's what I made my face when I first said it. Oh, that's funny. Question 10. What do you believe is Eris's best quality? He said, deep down, he knows what's right. And if it helps him or if there just really, really isn't any other choice he can make, he'll do that right thing. Okay, so now I'm really curious as to like what he gave both of those times. When he's like, you don't know what I had to give to blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I don't give a shit. More again. Hear him out more. Hear him out more.
Please, Maury, hear him out.
But then he was like, you're not the one I want to explain things to. And then he tells Cassie, and she's not the one I want to explain things to. Who? Gwen? I want it so bad. Like, you have no idea. Do we think that Moore knows that Gwen's his kid?
No.
I think she's in denial.
Or maybe when she comes back to Drain with the Valkyries, she'll figure it out. Because has she? Oh, I mean, she's been around.
She's met Gwen.
No, she has.
She brought her to the library.
Oh,
The attack. Azriel handed her off to Moore, and then Moore brought her to the library. But like, interesting. I can't tell if she knows or not, or if maybe she's just like you said, in denial. Because it would make sense if she knew and if she had told Reese. Because then Reese saying, like, would you give your firstborn? So weird. So literally out of nowhere.
yeah.
So out of nowhere. Like, what made him think to say that? Right? And this is after he had been in Eris's mind because Eris had to prove that he would be a good ally. Weird as fuck. I can't wait. Like, I know everyone's excited for like Quinriel or Aleutian or this or that, but I'm like super excited for Eris's arc. So much.
I am too.
Like, if we did get the Moore novella first, I would be a little bit upset, but I would be super excited just for Eris. Honestly. I need it so bad. Just the inside Eris's head. Everyone's like, oh, Lucian. We've been in Lucian's head, though.
We have
never been in Eris's head. I want to know.
Or Elaine.
Or Elaine's. Yeah. Why is there no bonus chapter on Eris POV? Why is there no bonus chapter on Elaine's POV? Those two? Weird. So fucking weird to me. Oh, and Tamlin.
I need a Tamlin POV.
Tamlin. It's Elaine, Tamlin, and Eris who just get the fucking short end of the stick every time.
In our circle of the sun.
They're just holding hands as like besties. Like, yeah, we're the ones that get shit on all the time. Question 11. Is there anything that you want to tell the ACOTAR fandom about Eris? I don't know how to take this answer.
Oh no.
It's one line. He said, he's as much fun as he sounds. How do you take that?
Okay, next question.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? He's SJMing us. Just what? He's as much fun as he sounds. Well, I thought he was pretty fucking fun when he was threatening Feyre, but that's me.
Yeah.
And then keeping the brothers in line, like he is like the ultimate oldest brother. I would totally vibe with him.
Yeah.
Last question. What advice would you give to someone interested in voice acting? He said, let me scroll. Hold on.
God.
He said, take care of your voice, drink lots of water, rest, learn a vocal warm-up routine, build a solid recording setup, either in your home or portable, and buy used so you don't have to break the bank. Read a lot, read aloud a lot, talk about what you read with people. Build your reading comprehension skills so that you can turn lines around as quickly as possible when you get on the mic. Have in-person conversations. Acting is a communal activity, and knowing how to navigate conversations with as many different people as possible is an unteachable skill. And be honest about what your voice can and can't do and what you want your voice to do. That honesty makes it more fun for everyone.
That's solid advice.
That was a really good answer. Thank you.
Thanks, Matthew.
It's only 12 questions and answers. That was a really good interview.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it.
Me too.
I do love how he gave us some of the Eris snippets, even though that most of the questions were cut. I did like that.
Thank you so much.
I find that other answer just hilarious because he's like, he's as fun as he sounds. I think he sounds fun. I mean, I think he was pretty damn fun in Akasif.
He was great in Akasif. Oh, I love that dancing scene with Nesta. I can't get over it.
I know.
They were like, they were just so cohesive.